Insecure, always on my phone. Yeah, I live a lie. Don't really know how life was before. But I do what I like and I do as I please. Ooh, 'cause I was born in the 90s. But I do what I like and I do as I please. Ooh, 'cause I was born in the 90s.
Okay. Welcome and good evening, everybody. Today's live stream is going to be a weird one, I have to say. Where is the button to change screens? You'd think I know this by now. Let me see. There we go. Hello, everybody. Camera's acting wonky because it wants to focus on me, but at the same time, it's focusing on Moment here. Perhaps if we are like kinda at the same distance, maybe it works. All right. Well, either way, welcome everybody. This is the live stream for the Doll Symposium, episode 52. As always, I am your host, Shizusan, and my beautiful assistant with me today is the very lovely Moment in Tea in her brand new, I guess you could call it a preppy schoolgirl outfit. Those of you that keep in touch with my Instagram page, you might have seen pictures of her in this outfit from Otakon and stuff. So, yeah. So she's made an appearance after Otakon. She's been cooped up in the display case for a while, but she's come out for today's episode. So, Venatic Free, welcome to the stream. I know that there's probably not going to be many people watching this live today because I actually wasn't sure if I was going to do this live or pre-recorded, which is kind of like why I said today's stream is going to be a little bit weird because I didn't have time at all to prepare for today's episode. I've been contemplating maybe I'll just pre-record it tonight and then release it tomorrow, but it turns out I totally forgot I had plans for tomorrow evening, so I wouldn't really be able to do much of that. And this whole week has been like killer for me at work. It's been pretty crazy. Hold on one second. My stream is acting up. Okay, here we go. So work's been really crazy and I haven't really had a time to do anything, but I didn't want to fall behind because I've been away for so long. So here's the live stream. You guys are going to find out the news the same time I'm finding it out, so to speak. And we're going to cover everything pretty much at the same time. So let's experience this together for everybody that is here live. And those of you watching on the VODs, hopefully this will be a pretty cohesive episode for the news this week. So, with all that being said, let's move Moment because she's about to fall. So I'm going to move her over into her little corner there while we do today's episode. All right, switch it up. Okay, so as always, we're going to start with some Volks Dollfie Dream news. First up on today's list is the DD Gathering 2023. Now, this is going to start on October 7th. Now, it doesn't mention anything about it being a pre-order or a lottery system, so I am only going to assume that this is going to be a click war. So if you're interested in any of these items, please do check out the Volks International website on October 7th. It's going to start at 10 a.m. JST time. For those of you in the United States, at least, that's more than likely going to be your Friday evening. Pretty much around the time it is now, give or take an hour or something. I don't really know the calculations offhand, But this is what's going to be available. So we have the Senbon Sakura outfit for both Ren and Lin, or Lin and Ren, whichever way you want to put it, as well as a surprise, Dollfie Dream's sister caster Skaha Skadi. This is a hot ticket one. She's not super rare to get, but she's somewhat kind of rare. Like, you could still kind of find her floating around on the secondhand market, brand new, but you're more than likely going to pay more than the asking price that Volks has for 74,800 yen, which is roughly going to cost you around like 500 something dollars, I think it is. Whereas if you buy it online, like eBay, Mandarake, or something like that, you're more than likely going to pay a little bit more than that. So if you do want a Skaha Skadi, because I do know that there's people out there that are interested in her, you might want to check out Volk's international website on October 7th. DD Matoi is also on here, and so is DDS Yuriko Nanao, both of which are not hugely popular dolls, especially Yuriko Nanao. She's been available on the website for like a very long time. I don't even know if they probably took her down for the website just for this specific event. DD Matoi, not hugely popular, but I do know that there are some people that missed out on her initial release. She was available on the Volks International website for quite a long time without anybody purchasing her, but she is gone. She's been gone for like maybe a year now, but she's coming back. So apparently, if you're interested in that. And then we have Mini Dollfie Dream 2.0 busts. So if you are interested in any of these busts, I mean, it looks like we have small bust, medium bust, and large bust, both in the semi-white and the flesh skin tone colors. So that is all going to be released on October 7th of 2023. Now, moving on to some other Volk stuff for Dollfie Dream. So the next thing is this new thing. This is a Volks News Volume 101. If you don't know already, the Volks News volume is already out. There is a free shipping campaign, which, if I'm not mistaken, is probably already sold out. If it's not, then definitely jump in on it. You know, like, you might as well. They're very good magazines if you just want like to have a look at like how Volks kind of publishes things, or if you want like, you know, a special one because your favorite doll is going to be in it, you might want to check it out. This volume is going to be about Anya Forger. So if you want that, check out Volks International and Volks USA. See if they have any left, because usually when they have these free shipping campaigns, it goes by pretty quick. But the Volks News 101. Now, this is a member-only product, okay? So you have to be a global member, you have to be a VS member, whatever that is, and a VIP member. Basically, VS and VIP is only for those that have Japanese residency that lives in Japan. GL is everybody else. That's the global one. It's very inexpensive. It's 800 yen, which is roughly around $8 US, if you don't have the membership already. Now, this is going to take place on Tuesday, October 31st, okay? Now, this is also, my understanding, is going to be a click war for this thing. And basically what it is specialty hand parts. So you have it both in flesh and in semi-white. So you have the thumbs up, okay? Thumbs up hands, and you have the holding hands like this. I did have a pair of holding hands at one point and I sold them. It's not that they're not cool. They are very cool and I really do like it, but the problem I personally had with the holding hands is there weren't many situations that I really could use it. Like, after owning the holding hands for roughly about a year, I maybe used it once, if that. Well, no, definitely once, because I remember taking pictures of it, but then that was really it. I never used them again. It's very cool, but there's not many situations that I personally found the necessary need for it. But I mean, there's always uses for these kind of things. So if you are interested, it's pretty rare. They only come up every now and then during special events like this. So, you know, if you don't pick it up now, then more than likely you'll probably have to wait another year or so, you know, for another batch of them to come out. But if I'm not mistaken, I think they come once every year, but I could be wrong. But if you are interested in them, I mean, they're 2,200 yen each. It is a click war though, so you gotta remember, you know, that's a thing. and you got to be on time with these things because they go out pretty fast. And because they only come out once a year, a lot of scalpers like to get these and sell them at like double or triple the price. So if you want a pair of these and you think you're going to use them, get them. And then if you find out, like me, that they're not really something that you personally use, you can always sell them. There's always a market out there for people that want these. Now, do know that these, you can see them here, like the good job hands, there's like normal ones. Then you have the large version. And then the holding hands also is a large version. So one thing that you got to know, especially about the holding hands, it only really works well with Dollfie Dream Dynamite. You can do Dollfie Dream Sister as well, which kind of works, but Mini Dollfie Dream Pretty, and even Chimikko, which is not out yet, will not fit these hands. Even if you get them to fit, they are large size. It's going to look like, I don't know, your Mini Dollfie Dream has a bloated hand from getting a million bee stings. Like, it does not look right. So it's really only something for Dollfie Dream Sister and up. Moving on. So this has already passed, but because we haven't had a Doll Symposium in a while, this is the Volks International September New Outfit Collection. So sometimes I like to say that these things are seasonal, because sometimes they do a summer outfit, sometimes they do a spring outfit. They don't necessarily do it every single month because I don't think August had one. But the September one is pretty decent. Like, if you could see here, some of these are already sold out. Like, if you want things like this kimono thing, Flower Girl Romantic Kimono, this is still in stock. It's a very nice looking kimono. Personally, I have no money for it. My money's tied up elsewhere. But this is a very nice kimono, still available in all the sizes except for this mini in blue. That's the only one that seems to be missing here. The cat Parker thingy, the sweater with the hoodie, sold out. The devil ones are still in stock, so if you want the devil ones, that's still there. School outfits are still in stock here, all the school outfit stuff. And then, like, if we go on to the next page, which is usually shoes, yeah, like the shoes are all in stock, wigs are all in stock. So really it's only like the kimono and like the cat hoodies that everybody's like going wild about. This Moonlight Maiden thing looks pretty cool. But again, I personally don't have money, but if you guys do, still available. Like, look at those bunny ears. Very nice. But yeah, that's the September outfit collection. That's already come and gone. Still available, a lot of these items, though, on the Volks International website. Pretty much everything is still here, except for the cat hoodie and the blue kimono outfit. Start Planting says, they're made to order, not click war. Really? Are you talking about the holding hands? Because I didn't see anything on here that says made to order. Let me see. Did I miss it? It's possible. I didn't really get a chance to really plan this episode out. Like I said, I was so busy. I literally just got in the house and took a shower. Up to 5 items can be ordered per order. Let's see. I don't see anything here. They're built to order, which usually means that, like, when you buy them, it'll take a little bit of time to have them put together and sent out to you. But I honestly don't know. I thought this was a click war. But if Start Planting is saying it's going to be a not a click war, then that's fine. That's probably something that, like, you can order up to 5. That's usually how it goes. And then as long as you do it within the time frame, you definitely get one. But I don't see an ending date. It just says sequentially from October 2023. So it's quite possible there's an end date in there that we don't know about. But thank you, Start Planting, for pointing that out. Let's move on. So going back to the outfits. So we have an October outfit collection that's coming out. Super hype. That's 2 back-to-back outfit collections. Very excited about that. It's always nice to see new stuff coming in. Now, I like these things here. These evening robe moon white. Luxuria Altair, good morning. Good morning to you. Like, this thing looks cool. It's like those old school, like ancient times, like the what is it, the priests or the Shinto priests or something like that used to wear these outfits. Like, these look pretty cool. I actually like the way this looks. Like with the fox ears. I don't think it comes with, yeah, it doesn't come with the fox ears. But it definitely looks really cool. I'm just sad because I don't have money to buy any of this stuff. Like I said, my money's all tied up in purchases I already made that I'm waiting to come in the mail. So I really don't have any money, but this looks awesome. You can have a Neko Mata set here. That's pretty cool. Get some cat ears and tails. I really like this white cloak. I don't know what I would use it for yet. I mean, obviously in the picture you can use it with these Shinto outfits. But I don't know what I would use it for if I didn't buy a Shinto outfit, but probably like some kind of elven thing. It just looks badass. There could be many uses for it. It doesn't have to be a fantasy thing. I just think this is really cool. Definitely a lookout for item. Luxaria says, it's not a click war, it's similar to the heart hands. I want the ears and tail sold separately. Are they? No. Wait a minute, let me click on that, because it says set. Ooh, why did that enlarge? I didn't want it to do that. Yeah, I think they come together on this one. Yeah, it says cat ears, include in set, cat ears and tail. Unless you're talking about the fox one, Luxaria. And if you're talking about the fox one, then maybe. I didn't come across that yet as I was going around. Oh, what did I do? No, I accidentally got out of the page. Oops. Okay, so let's see. We have this scepter thing here. These super cropped hoodie sets, this looks also cool. Oh, you mean they're sold separately? Yeah, they're sold separately from the clothes, yeah. So this set here is pretty dope looking, the super cropped hoodie set. Very like, correct me if I'm wrong if I'm using the term wrong, but it's like gyaru or something like that, or like, you know, like the girls that hang out in Harajuku, like it kind of gives me that vibe. It looks so badass. Like, I really like it. Even without the hoodie, like this little halter top thing, really, really nice. Where did she get that little mini skirt? Is that in there? Oh, that's in there. I didn't even see it. Like when she's wearing the dress, I don't even see the mini skirt. So you actually have two choices. You have the black skirt or the mini skirt with the halter top and hoodie. This set just got better for me. Oh my god, I wish I had money for this. This super cropped hoodie set, this is dope. This is definitely something really cool. So definitely be on the lookout for this October outfit collection, which is going to be starting on October 7th as well. So that's going to be the same time as this here for the DD Gathering 2023, but not the holding hands. The holding hands, that's different. That one is October 31st for this one. But yeah, this is pretty. October is pretty stacked with items. I'm pretty dope. Pretty excited for October. This too. Oh my god, I have no money for this stuff. This looks so good right here. Like, this is my. See, everybody has different tastes in clothing for their dolls. Mine is very like preppy, kind of chic, like a little prudent, not too risque. Like, I don't know, kind of like that, you know, like the rich girl going out for like, I don't know, to watch a polo match or something like that. I don't know. It's the only thing I could think of. It's like those haughty-taughty. Like, this definitely looks like that. I like this a lot. I'm going to have to find out a way to get more money because this outfit is amazing. This outfit's super nice. And it comes in 2 different colors. So you can also get it in light blue. And the light blue looks pretty awesome. Oh my god, October is going to be bad for my wallet. I can't afford this stuff, man. Light blue jersey set. I'm not too much of a fan of this, but I like the sweater. That's what I like about it. I love like the little the lace that goes on the side of the sweaters. So good. I could care less for the rest of this outfit though, personally. Like, you get like these little hand things. Don't really like that. I don't really need the shorts. I really just want the sweater. That's all I want from this set. That sweater looks awesome. And then obviously on page 2, they usually put on the shoes and everything like that. So there's this trench coat. Oh my god. So I have this one, but it's an older one. I have this trench coat from like 2013 or 2014. This looks like it's exactly the same trench coat. The only difference I see in this one is where is it? Is the buttons. The buttons look slightly different than the one that I have now. Also, the one that I have now doesn't have this little extra lapel on the shoulder. So that part is different. So it's slightly different with this trench coat, but it's still an awesome find. I have this. I highly recommend you pick one of these trench coats up. These are super duper nice. Also, these ribbon clips. Oh my God, October is killing me. I want these ribbon clips too. So you got ribbon clips with the hearts. And then you have color ribbon clips. Then we get onto the shoes. You have like these long boots, which are nice. These little shoes, they go with those Shinto outfits. I love this little like these white heels. You got the sneakers for the track outfits. And then you have like these little gaitas, I guess they're called or whatever. Not really sure the names, but yeah, you have all that. So October is looking like a pretty dope month for outfit collections. I don't know where I'm gonna get money for this stuff, but like I really don't have money. The honest truth is I don't have money for this. I don't know how I'm gonna swing this. Maybe I can ask my wife for an early Christmas gift. Luxaria says it's becoming common trend actually. I've seen gym and jogging women wear those crop top and jacket. Really? I know that my wife has told me that she's seen people in the gym like they're wearing like workout outfits, but then it's called like, I think she called it a pump shirt, like a pump up shirt where you wear like regular, very tight fitting, like athletic wear that women wear. You know what I'm talking about, right? And then like a really huge baggy t-shirt over it kind of thing. At least that's what my wife tells me, but I don't know if that's what you're referring to, Lux. I'm choosing between the blue and pink version of that. I want both. I want both. I want both so bad. Like they look so good. And wait a minute, am I seeing this wrong? Because the blue one, yeah, the blue one has an over sweater, whereas the pink one does not. Let me just double check. Yeah, the pink one does not. So the pink one just has a regular sweater shirt with the ribbons along the side of the sleeves. But the blue one actually has it separate. So if you get the blue one, you can have it with this or without, I think? Or is that tied into each other? Maybe it's sewn into each other. I don't know. But it's like, can I make this bigger for you guys? Yeah. It looks like it's the sweater and then the shirt is attached to it. So it looks slightly different kind of top, basically. But yeah, I am kind of interested in both. Definitely pretty awesome. Now, let's get into the meat and potatoes. This is something I talked about in Beyond the Doll last week, but because today's episode is a news channel day, we are going to talk about it again. And that is the Anya Forger DD pre-order project for the brand new body called the Chimikko. So this is the Chimikko Dollfie Dream. This is going to be open on October 6th through November 26th. Okay, so you have 1 month. Now, basically what this means, it's a pre-order project, means during October 6th to November 26th, as long as you pre-order Anya during that time frame, you are guaranteed to get her. Let me repeat that. You are guaranteed to get her, okay? So I don't want to hear any excuses that, oh, I couldn't get her. Obviously, if money's tight, that's a legitimate excuse. Or if you're new to the hobby and you join the hobby after Anya's pre-order period, that's a legitimate excuse. But if you really wanted Anya and you had the funds for her and you still didn't get her, that's on you. So I really like the decision that Volks has made with this by making a pre-order project. Mostly, number one reason is because since it's a brand new body, making it severely limited through a lottery or a click war pretty much kills the desire in a way for it. And what I mean by that is obviously people that missed out are going to want it really bad because they couldn't have it. But what I mean by it is if you make it too exclusive for a new body, there's not going to be enough people owning it and talking about it and showing it to their friends to spread the news of this new Chimikko body. the great thing about making this a pre-order project is that so many people can get their hands on this new body. So many YouTubers like myself will be able to get their hands on this body and do reviews of the body. A lot of your friends, if you weren't able to buy it, will probably buy this. And then you will get to play with the new body and see how it works and see if it's something that you really like. So making this a pre-order project to get this into the hands of consumers, as many consumers as possible, is a good idea to launch a new body line. It's just the sheer fact of getting it out, getting the product out there and letting people have it. Whereas Dollfie Dream Pretty was an exclusive one. It wasn't a pre-order project. It was, I think it was a lottery back then. And because so many less people had it, that doesn't make any sense. I say so many less, but because not many people got their hands on DDP, there wasn't as much excitement about it. There also wasn't a lot of backing for it too. Not many clothing options, not many like option parts options that were really advertised for it. So Dollfie Dream Pretty to me is a dead product right now, unless they do something to revive it. But this Chimikko, I think they're in the right direction, releasing it as a pre-order project, and it's really good news. So there's different ways you could do it, okay? You have the 2 payment option for her, which you make a deposit of 33,000 yen, and then when she gets released a year later, you make the second payment of 33,000 yen. So even if money is tight for you right now, at the very least, the conversion rate for 33,000 yen is pretty cheap. It's like, excuse me, I think it's like $200 or something like that, like 200 something dollars US. I could be wrong on the math there because the conversion rate changes a lot, but it's basically half the price, okay? Because it's 33,000 yen. It's half the price. If anything, you're getting a little bit of a discount by doing it that way, because 33,000 plus 33,000 is 66,000. But if you pay her off in full, it's 68,200 yen. I'm not really sure how the math works out on that, but you guys can do it on your own. Because if you look at the outfit, you can do 2 payments in that, 44,000 yen versus 8,800 yen, right? So that's literally double the price. Whereas Anya herself, I think it's cheaper if you do the 2 deposit payments, to be honest. The way it's looking on this website, it's actually cheaper if you do 2 deposits rather than pay one time in full. Yeah, so this is because you're not going to have any options off the bat for Chimikko secondary outfits. Like when they release Anya, there may not be outfits already available. If Volks is smart, during the fall, like September outfit collection of 2024, if Volks is smart, they'll release Chimikko sized outfits at the same time, so that when people are receiving their Anyas in the mail, they can also participate in the September Click War or the October Click War for new outfits for the Chimikko body. That would be a very smart move on Volks's part, but who knows if they're going to do that. And if they weren't thinking about it, if anyone from Volks is watching this now, big brain ideas, okay? So obviously, do whatever you want when pre-ordering her. Just make sure you pre-order her so you don't get stuck without one. Luxaria says, I'm going to buy her deposits payment first when I get paid for October. Yeah, so I think you can save some money if you do the 2 payments. According to what I see here, outfit set, again, 4,400. You double that, it's 8,800. That makes sense. But 33,000 yen, you double that, is 66,000 yen. Why is this one 68,200? That's what I'm worrying about. So do it however way you guys seem best for your finances or your funds. But definitely, if you want a Chimikko DD, even if you don't care about the character, here's the thing. I had some time to think about it, right? Even if you don't care about Anya, which I know is a blasphemy, is taking a limited character and wiping the face away and making a new face up. But hear me out, okay? If you buy a Chimikko Anya Forger, think of the possibilities. You could buy her, you can wipe her face off, and you can make her into another character. And there are a lot of other characters that you can custom make in a Chimikko body from anime. But here's the kicker. You can also make existing characters. I actually thought about this. What if, right? Here we go. What if, because you know in anime, they do it a lot in anime, is they take a normal size character, like a Chizuru from Rent a Girlfriend, like an Asuna for Sword Art Online, and they make a chibi version, right? Like to make it look cute in like little pictures. Sometimes they make like a little like anime special OVA with like chibi versions of the characters. So what if you bought a Chimikko Anya body and you just wiped her face and made a chibi Asuna, right? Or a chibi Lelouch or whatever. Like you could do whatever you want and make a chibi version of that character. So for example, I owned an Asuna, a regular Dollfie Dream Asuna. If I bought 2 Chimikkos and I had someone custom make me a face up for a chibi version of Asuna, right? Like you could do that. There's a lot of possibilities actually with Chimikko now. Now that I think about it that way of making a chibi version of a main character, you could do so much with this. I think this is great. I'm super excited for it. Now, aside from just talking about the deposits, the payments, the one-time payments, whatever, there's a couple things you need to know as well. So on the pre-order product page, you do have Anya Forger here. You do have the secondary outfit set. Now, this is the schedule. Okay, so we're looking at the schedule. She was announced September 9th. Step 2 is the reservation period. That's going to be October 10 to November. I don't know why it says 6. It's supposed to be 26. I don't know why when they do these things, they screw it up. But October 6th to November 26th. I don't know why it didn't translate over here. But October 10 to November 26th, anyone, look, they even put it on the website. Anyone who makes a reservation within the period can purchase. I can tell you from doing pre-order projects for many years, they've never put this on there. They've never put this little blurb on here saying anyone who makes a reservation. So they're really trying to hammer it into people to tell them that like you are definitely going to get her. Don't be worried. So this is a made-to-order product, blah, 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 you know, yada, 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 subject to being delayed. You know, that happens a lot. But the production preparation period, they're going to start making them in December once they get all the numbers in, and then it's probably going to take till summer to do, and then delivery in the fall. Usually these things always get delayed, to be honest. It's very rare these things come out right when they say. So be on the lookout for not fall, but I would say more like November, December of her actual delivery date. If we're lucky, things will go well and she'll come out in fall, like in actual fall. But like if she comes out in winter, don't be surprised. Let's see. No, this is not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you just more. These are just more pictures of her. She looks super cute. Blah, blah, blah. Just showing you pictures. This is what I really wanted to show you guys. So if you didn't watch last week's episode of Beyond the Doll, this is the new Chimikko body. So you guys have an idea of what the Chimikko body looks like. There are this is all in Japanese, and because you use Google Translate, it doesn't translate pictures. It only translates actual text. So I did translate this for you guys. Bear with me. So here we go. So if we're looking up here at the upper left of this picture, right in this area here, it says Chimikko DD pursues cuteness above all else. Please pay attention to the cute body line that will make you smile. That's basically what it says in this little box. Now, in the bottom left-hand box, it says, both appearance and frame, almost all the parts are newly molded, except for the parts that I want to make compatible. I guess I want, meaning Volks wants to make compatible. It has become known as a new shape that pursues cuteness, Chimikko DD. Now, on the upper right-hand side over here, it says built-in frame that allows the design concept of Mini Dollfie Dream Base Body 2.0 DDF. It has become smaller and cuter while maintaining its mobility. And then on the bottom right, it says, where is it? The hand parts and ankles are the same as the Mini Dollfie Dream Base Body 2.0 DDF. So you can use Mini Dollfie Dream shoes and hand parts, okay? But the wrist frame differs from Mini Dollfie Dream only in the length of the shaft. It is shorter than Mini Dollfie Dream. So basically what they're saying is when you remove a hand part, if you've ever removed the actual hand part, the ball joint with the hand, when you take that out, there's like a peg that goes into the forearm, right? So what they're saying is the one on the mini Dollfie Dream is a longer shaft, whereas on the Chimikko, it's a shorter shaft. That's all that they're saying. So you can't interchange the wrist joints from mini Dollfie Dream to Chimikko. That's generally what they're telling you. Now in this picture here, you can see the height difference between mini Dollfie Dream. Oh, why did I do that? Between mini Dollfie Dream here on the right-hand side and the Chimikko on the left. So you can see there's a huge difference. It's almost an entire doll head size difference in the shortness of these dolls. So it's 46.5 centimeters for mini Dollfie Dream, where it's 36.5 centimeters for the Chimikko body. Now in this little thing here that says OK, this little picture with X's and O's, the Japanese like to use this a lot. For those of you that play like Japanese RPGs, usually know that X is a no-no and circle is A-OK. So essentially what it's telling you is the parts that you can exchange between mini Dollfie Dream and Chimikko, where they're saying head is okay, hand is okay, but chest, like the bust, not okay. Like they usually do this dame. So, so like the chest buzz, like not okay. Dresses for mini Dollfie Dream will fit, but as you can see from the picture, it obviously is a little bit oversized on the Chimikko versus the same outfit on the mini Dollfie Dream. But it is compatible, you can use them. And then the one on the right-hand side, on the far right, on the bottom, it's basically just telling you what doll is on display, what's the name of the outfit that she's wearing, the name of the shoes, and the name of the wig. But in between the two dolls, on this bottom middle side here, it says both hand parts are mini Dollfie Dream. So the hands that are on this MDD is the same hands on the Chimikko, and you can already see the difference. Like the hands on the mini Dollfie Dream look small, right? They look, I guess you could say, appropriate. But on the Chimikko, they look a little big, which gives it that kind of cuteness factor, I guess you could say, maybe. But yeah, that's essentially what this page is telling us. So yeah, there's that. But that's everything for Volks International news. So when I pop on over to Volks USA, they also have their September outfit collection. Now this was September 30th, which is already going to be actually tonight. That's like tomorrow. Actually, no, because I forgot. This is Volks USA. So it's actually tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's like California time, 9 a.m., which means it's going to be lunch noon on the East Coast if you're on the East Coast. Let's click on that. So basically when you go on here, it's going to be the same outfits that you saw on the international website. Oh, it's not working. Well, that's not good. It's actually not working. Let's try it again one more time. Let's click on it. Yeah, it's actually not, it's not populating. It must be down because they're adding in the stuff right now, probably, as we speak. They have this Dollfie wig lineup, the free shipping campaign. While we're on here, let's see. It's still available, so $4. $4, people. If you're in the United States, unfortunately, this only sells to the United States and I think Canada. But if you're available and you want this, it's $4 and you don't pay any shipping. So it's still available, which I'm surprised. Usually these things sell out really fast. And if you guys want to see, like, they have some promotional pictures of what it looks like inside, different outfits that you can see. That's a beautiful dress. Things of that nature. So yeah, there's that. Going back, there's also, they're also doing their own thing for Volks USA, for Anya. It says here, limited DD. Order period is the same, October 6th to November 26th. And theirs is going to be shipping out in, see how they specifically say winter of 2024. So for those of you that are wondering, because I know some of you are wondering if you're new to the hobby, if a pre-order project like this comes out on Volks USA and the Volks International website, Volks International website takes precedence. So if you want to get Anya first, if your goal is to get Anya as soon as possible, then pre-order her on the international website. The international website, all the orders will be fulfilled first. So if you pre-order on the international website, those will all get shipped out first. And then once those are taken care of, then they will ship out the orders to Volks USA. And then from there, Volks USA will ship out to you. So a good example of this is 2B from Nier Automata. When 2B was released, all the international people got their orders, and the Volks USA ones were back ordered, and people had to wait a whole half a year. I think I've heard stories of people waiting a whole year afterwards before getting their Nier Automata 2B. So I'm not trying to dissuade people from pre-ordering on Volks USA, because it is a blessing that we have our own Volks USA, whereas other countries do not. But I just want to make you aware that if your concern is getting Anya as soon as possible, then you do want to order from the international website. But if you don't have any concerns on that, you don't mind waiting, get it from Volks USA. It's the same price. You're not saving any money. It's the same price. The only thing that you're going to save on is shipping. So if shipping is a big deal for you, it is going to cost more money to ship from Japan than it will to ship from Volks USA, depending where you are in the United States as well, too. Like if you live in California, your shipping is going to be cheap. But if you live on the other side of the country, like me in New Jersey, your shipping is going to be kind of the same as just getting it from Japan. But if you live on the West Coast, like even in Colorado or Arizona or something like that, your shipping will be super cheap compared to everybody else. So that's another bonus if you order it from Volks USA. But that's relatively everything. And I lost my page for the other things that I had. Damn. So I'm gonna have to remake a new page. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I gotta remake a new page for the next part of the news. I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. Is it working? Yes, it's working. Okay. So going back, let me see. Can I get this to work again? All right. So going back. All right. That, like I said, that's it for the Volks news this week. Now, I say this week, but since I've been gone for a while, I kind of, went over a couple things that are a little out of date, but, trying to keep up to date with things now as well. So that's everything for Volks. A lot of good stuff, a lot of news from Volks. This is just, it's a fantastic month, October, to look forward to. A lot of money to be spent in October, to be honest, but good luck to everybody. And I say good luck only because that's probably going to count for the outfit collection, as you're guaranteed to get Anya as long as you guys pre-order. So moving on, this brings us to our next section of the news, which is going to be Azone International. So the Azone International news, let's go further back in the release history because I missed a couple things. I'm not sure if I covered this last time, so let's go over it again. You do have the Chisato collaboration. All right, now this is from Licorice Recoil, or Lico Rico, as a lot of people like to say. She is on a pure Nemo body, and it's going to be 17,000 yen or 18,700 yen if you include tax for her. She's scheduled to be released on January 6th. However, her pre-order period has already started. It's September 9th of 2023, which is now, all the way until November 21st, if I'm reading this correctly. So if you do want to pre-order Chisato, she definitely looks really, really cool, actually. And she comes with her little handgun, which is cool. But she doesn't have her book bag, which is a little disappointing. She doesn't have her backpack, which really would have made the outfit really cool. I really wish they did include the backpack, but who knows. And she's on the newer body. As you can tell from the knee joints here, it's the miniature version of the AZO2 body. Basically, it's not the old Pure Nemo body style where like it was just a slit and it can only move one way. Like these are the new bodies. I say new. It's been out for a while, but it's relatively new compared to the original Pure Nemos. But it does come on the Pure Nemo 2 Emotion. Okay, with a medium bust. With a large bust, actually. Comes with a large bust. I thought it said medium there for a second. Comes with a large bust. You have the soft vinyl head. Yeah, the painted on eyes, obviously. And I think that's it. It comes with, like, just the gun. So yeah, if you're interested in Chisato, you're a fan of Lico Rico like me, this might be the product for you. I'm personally not going to pick this one up because I don't normally collect these smaller style dolls. I used to back in the day. I just don't have the money to really collect them because all my money goes into the larger dolls, really, to be honest. Now, moving on to the next stuff, there's a couple things that was announced. There's also the Lost Bullet collaboration for Pure Nemo. So for those of you that are not familiar with Lost Bullet, I don't know much about it myself as well, but it is something. Why is it not translating my page? Come on, Google. Can we, like, no. What is it doing? No, don't do that. Translate, please. Oh, there we go. Okay, so she's 17,000 yen, just like before, with tax, 18,700 yen for this girl. She is on the Pure Nemo body. Let's see, which body is she being released on? This is the Pure Nemo 10 Emotion S. So this is going to be the semi-white small bust. And she comes with whatever this thing is. So I didn't play the game, so I don't really know. But these are the Pure Nemo bodies that actually, if I'm not mistaken, these are the ones that have the eye chips in it. So this is the Pure Nemo 10 body, I think it's called. Pure Nemo 10 Emotion S. So this one is slightly different than the one that Chisato is going to be on because Chisato doesn't have eye chips. So she comes to this little gun thing, sword thing here, and the sword can turn into a gun, I think. It's and a cat? She comes with a cat? Costume, the uniform, loafers. It doesn't say it comes with Neko. It doesn't say Neko on this thing. So maybe the cat is just there for the picture. I don't know, but it doesn't say Neko. It very much so looks like those cats that you would get from a gachapon machine. So who knows? But again, if you're interested in this character and you're a fan of Lost Bullet, Azone, for whatever reason, I think they have a licensing agreement with Lost Bullet, or has something to do with their parent company, but they do a lot of Lost Bullet stuff. So if you are interested in her, oh, I forgot to tell you guys, sorry, I moved on too fast. She is, what's it called? Going to be released. When is the release on this one? If you guys are interested. Oh my goodness. Actually, I don't see it. Oh, here we go. So the order period is September 24 to October 9, which is actually coming up really soon. So if you do want her, it's a short time window from this video. So you have like about a week. And then she releases or ships out on October 10th. So if you're interested in Lost Bullet, this might be the character for you. Moving on. So then there's all these, the Sumire. Now these are Iris Collect girls, and it's the same girl. It's a basically black and white or black and pink version. So let's go on one of them. So this is Iris Collect. Translate, please. So this is the Iris Collect body, 61,000 yen, 67,100 yen, including tax. Now, her specifics. She is on 18 millimeter eyes. So these are the eye chips, metallic version. So that means it's got like the little sparkles in the eyes. Let's see. She's on the Obitsu 48 centimeter AZO2 body G bust. Super, it says. G bust super. So this means it's a larger bust, basically. I can't really tell from the pictures. It doesn't look like it. Maybe in this picture it kind of does. I don't know, but it's I don't know what makes it super, but she is on the G bust, which is a little bit larger. Now, where is the rest of this? So she comes with the headband, the outfit, the top, the innerwear, the apron, the cufflinks, the chiffon skirt, the stockings, the garter belt, the bra, the shoes, and the shorts and the shoes. Sorry. Pre-orders will start on Thursday, September 14th, to be released Friday of September 29th. So this has already been released. I'm a little late to the game today. But she is very cute. You'll probably have to check your normal places, either Fabric and Friends. Ami usually has these on hand for pre-orders, and sometimes if nobody buys them or nobody pre-orders them, they have a small selection available. So you might want to check your regular dealers that you usually check on. to see if Violet is available in black and white or black and pink. So if you guys want to see the other one, we do have the black and pink version, which is also very cute. But it's the same character, just different outfits, and then different... Did they change the other thing? Yeah, so you get like different eyes. This is usually what they do with their two different versions that they release, is that they'll have different outfits, different eyes, and different wigs. That's usually the difference between the two. It is the same character. It is the same head sculpt and face, just different eyes, different hair, and different outfit. But that's pretty consistent with the way Azone usually releases their Iris Collect girls. Now, oh, why did that go way too far ahead? Okay, so then next up on this list is another Iris Collect girl. There are two versions of her. Now, this is Kano. This is Kano Taisho Sakura Otome Cafe. Let's see. We're going to translate this here. So she is on 18mm eyes and on the Obitsu 50cm AZ02 body with the eye bust. So even larger than the last one. Let's see. The pre-order is scheduled for... Oh, the pre-orders are actually open now. So you can pre-order her now. It doesn't say an end date on here, but it does say that they are to be released Friday, October 27th. So I believe this is, let's see, pre-orders will be accepted from October 6th. No, October? On 10, October 6th, ends as soon as the quantities expire. So, yeah, this Google translation is never that good. But the way it says it here is reservations will be accepted from October 10 on October 6th. I think it's October 6th. So it's a little confusing, but it says that as soon as the quantities expire. So pre-orders are open until they basically run out of pre-order space. I don't know why on the bottom here it says pre-orders are now open, but then on the top here it says pre-orders is October 6th. Again, Google Translate really like throws me in for a loop on this one, but she is really cute. I do like the way she looks. Apparently you can have the skirt or remove the skirt and just make it a regular kimono. Very nice, very cute. Now you could see the difference in the other one. This is the other version. And this is probably the store direct version if I'm not mistaken. This is the other one, same price. Again, different eye color, different hair color, and this one the hair is in a ponytail. So this is like the ponytail hair version. See this? Ponytail hair version. So you have a choice in color, as always. There's the picture of the two girls together. Definitely very cute, and I like the outfits a lot. But again, money. If you have the money and you're a big Azone fan of these girls, then definitely. But for me personally, there's not enough money in the world. Like, I definitely don't make enough money to buy all the dolls that I want. But definitely try and check it to see if she's available on AmiAmi. You can definitely pre-order her on azone.net, but just remember, if you do that, you have to use a proxy service in order to do so. Especially, like, obviously, if you're living outside of Japan. You live in Japan, you can pre-order her in the stores, or you could do it on the website because you're a Japanese resident. But if not, then no. Now, this next one is Mary Knight. Now, there's two versions of her as well. This is coming on, I think this is the Pure Nemo body, if I'm not mistaken. This little girl, her name is Karafuru Dreaming, Mary Knight, Our Story, Azone Direct Sale version. Pre-orders will be accepted from October 5th and ends as soon as quantities expire. Let's see, what is her specifications here? She is on the Pure Nemo 2 Feel body. Remember, this is not the emotion body, this is now the feel body. They have so many different body types from Azone, it gets confusing. But basically, you get the doll, you get the headband, the dress, the underskirt, the drawers, which I mean, it's probably underwear, socks, and shoes. She also comes with a smartphone and umbrella, as you can see here in the picture. I do like her face, very cute face. She is the one with the eye chips, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 8mm eye chips. So this body version does have the eye chips, whereas poor little Chisato definitely has painted on eyes. I feel so bad for her. They done her dirty. They should have made a Chisato with the eye chips. I don't know why the Pure Nemo different body types are still available. Like, they should just have the Emotion S body, but with the eye chips of the Feel version. Like, I don't know why they don't just combine the two. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but it doesn't make any sense to me why some of the Pure Nemos have eye chips, some of them don't. Why some of them have very movable joints and some of them don't. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Azone really needs to just unify the products. Like, at least in my opinion, like, I think it would be better if they just unify the lines and just make it like one line, because it gets kind of confusing this way. But if you do want her, pre-orders start October 5th, and as soon as quantities last, and this headphone is like pinching my ear for some reason. Let's see. And then her shipping date is gonna be, let's see, pre-order start, blah, blah, blah. She'll be released on Friday. See, this is what I don't like about Google Translate. So pre-orders start October 10th of 2023 to be released Friday, October 5th. How is that possible? How is pre-orders on October 10th, but she gets released on October 5th, like going back in time? Like, Google Translate really just does not help very much, especially if you don't read Japanese. But this is all I have to go off of, so I don't know, take it for what you will. But if you want to see the other version of her, there is this other version with the dark purple hair, and you guys know me, I love the purple. It looks more like black, but in the light, you could see the shimmer of purple. But she's going to be the same price as the other girl, and same pre-order times. So you're looking at 19,000 yen, 20,900 yen with the tax. But this version, the darker hair version one, this is actually the regular version, whereas the other one, this one here, the blonde, this is a store direct version. So yeah, just pick which one you like and pre-order. That's really everything for Azone News this week. Again, I do apologize for the run and gun of today's episode. It's like, I literally just got home from work like about an hour ago, and I took a shower, and then I ate dinner, and then I'm now on. So I didn't really have much time to pre-look at this stuff beforehand, which is normally what I do in the news videos, but I also didn't want to miss another week of the news, so this is what you guys are getting for this week. I do apologize if this is a little disjointed. But that's everything for Azone New this week. So let's move on to our last segment, which is going to be Smart Doll News. So first up, we're going to have to borrow a page from John and Sandy's way of doing things. I hope that I'm not stepping on any toes by copying the same format. But again, this is what happens when you do things live. And I wasn't able to do a pre-recorded video for the news this week. But going back to August, because I was out in August, which I explained in the last episode. No need to go over it again. If you guys want to know why I was out, you can watch last week's episode of Beyond the Doll. But basically, there's a lot of stuff here that he's been talking about for the new Pear Body Girl, like different updates and different prototypes and things like that. So if you want to see one, I don't think I covered this on my last news. This is the prototype initially for the T version of the Pear doll. Very cute. Her code name is Deborah. I'm not really too keen on the name Deborah for her, but that's what Danny Chu has chosen. But the progress of the Pear body is just so good. Like, in the short amount of turnaround time that he had with this, it came out fantastic. And I know a lot of people are super interested in the Pear body that's coming out. There's been a little pushback, but you know, you're always going to get pushback with new things. This is an important news thing. Beware of scammers. There have been scamming alerts on people saying smart doll, like for instance, the smartdollus.com. This is a scam alert, especially when they're charging you like $100 for a doll. You know that's fake. That crappy fake. I like like there's no way that's real. Like you're gonna see this big sale thing here? No. Please, please, for the love of God, do not fall for this scam. Please don't fall for this scam. Go to the Smart Doll webpage, Google it, type in Smart Doll. It's the first one that comes up. If for some reason the first one that came up is the scammer page, if you see a Smart Doll brand new being sold for $100 when you know clearly the price is like, well, I would the conversion rate, I think it's like $385 US. Don't get it for the $100. I know the temptation is there to save money, but this is not real. This is not a real thing. Beware of the scammers. Please don't fall for this. Now, some other things, like Danny's also making these cute little like sweaters. Like it's not a full on kigurumi outfit, but it's like a half kigurumi outfit. It's like a sweater with ears. He's saying that this is made with plus doll in mind, or pair. I should say pair, plus is the incorrect term. This was made with the pair girls in mind, but it will fit the normal size girls, or the classic, I guess you could say. He's calling it the classic style girls. It will fit the classic girls also. It's just going to be a little bit looser, a little bit bigger, which to me personally is fine. It just makes it feel more of that homey, cuddly feel if it's a little looser anyways. I mean, personally, like when I wear sweaters in my own home that I know I'm not leaving the house, I usually have oversized sweaters. Like it just feels comfy having an oversized sweater, but it just doesn't look good when you leave the house. Like it's not good for public, at least not for me. I don't like going outside with my oversized. Plus my oversized sweaters that I have at home are like super like dirty. Like I paint in them when I do housework. Like it's not really good for outside. But anyways, moving forward. There's a couple things like people have been giving pushbacks about, underrepresentation. There's like, he did this whole article about underrepresentation in dolls for the plus size, and then people like basically saying things about, oh, you shouldn't encourage this kind of behavior or X, Y, and Z's. I don't know why this stuff keeps coming up with Smart Doll. Maybe it's because Danny Chu's pushing the boundaries of things, of creativity and inclusivity or diversity, that it's just rattling a few people's cages. But it's really, I don't want to call it nonsense because that's belittling other people's beliefs, I guess you could say, or their reasons for liking or not liking things. But what I will say is that not everything released in the world is going to be for everybody. Okay, like whether it be dolls, cars, houses, clothing, not all of us are going to agree that something looks awesome. Like I'm pretty sure some people love Lamborghinis and some people hate Lamborghinis. I'm sure there's a lot of people like myself that likes to wear sport jerseys with their favorite players and names on them, and then other people will make fun of that and say that that's kind of stupid. Like it really just depends. No matter what products you make, whether it's a classic style girl or a pear-shaped girl, you're always going to have pushback from somebody. Okay, so don't let the naysayers turn you off from pear girls. Like if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. That's it. That's all it is. You don't have to like call people out and say mean things. Like that's just messed up. Now there's this other thing that Danny Chu has been starting, is these t-shirts. So these t-shirts are pretty funny. It's basically the eye chart when you go to the eye doctors, but it actually does say, if you read it, it says be seen with Smart Doll. I think it says other things, but I honestly can't see it. Like I can try to zoom in. I don't think it says anything else. There's like something in there. I think it's just like numbers and stuff. I don't know what it says in those small little things there. But if somebody knows, put it down in chat. But basically it says be seen with Smart Doll. It's pretty cool stuff. I actually really like it. It looks cool. Now I'm messing with the size of my pictures. Okay, it looks cool. No release date, no ETA as of yet that I know of. But definitely, I think it'll be a hot item. Moving on to the month of September. So again, I'm sorry that this is not curated like I usually do it, but we're running and gunning today. So the most recent is on top, so let's start at the bottom. So definitely he's been posting a lot of things of just him going around with the dolls to Costco, shopping, things of that nature. Now, one thing to note, let's see. Okay, it's this one here, the STL files. So Danny Chu has uploaded more STL files. So if you definitely want, if you're a creative or you have a 3D printer, this might be something that you might be interested in. Now you do have to remember that these STL files that he puts out, I am not a person that 3D prints. I know nothing about 3D printing. I had Keith on Beyond the Doll, I think it was like episode 4 or something, to talk about 3D printing because he knows more about it than I do. I've talked to Kitten Cat Shop, who knows more about 3D printing than I do. And everyone has said that these STL files are not made like exactly to scale. Like if you think it's plug and play, like you download these files and you print and it comes out perfect, no. You have to make adjustments. You download these files, you put them in your 3D printing program, whatever program that you use, and you have to make adjustments and you have to make test prints until you get it right. It's not 100% like product ready, just plug and play, download it, print, and it looks perfect. You have to adjust these. So just be mindful that when you do download these STL files, that's something that you're going to have to play with. Now, some other things, Legion. Very cute. The thing I love about Legion the most is the makeup around the eyes. Like the makeup work he did around the eyes. Can I zoom in? Hold on. Like if you guys can see the makeup work around the eyes, like there's like shadow. Can you see that? Like there's like eyeshadow here. Where normally he does have it, but it doesn't, like, to me, it doesn't normally look like this. And I really like what he did with the eyeshadow on Legion. She's very, very cool. I like her a lot. I'm gonna try to get my hands on her maybe at some point, if she's still available when I have money for her. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But I do like, I like the eye makeup on Legion a lot. He also did a cosplay version of One Piece, Nami. So as you guys know, he did release an officially licensed product from One Piece, a Nami that came out a long time ago. This is the live action version. I'm personally not a One Piece fan. My wife and my daughter is. So, I sat and watched the live action One Piece with them. I didn't finish it, but so far, I actually enjoyed what I watched. I still hate Luffy. Luffy pisses me off to no end, and he's the main reason why I don't watch One Piece. The second reason why I don't watch One Piece is just it's too long. Like I don't have time to invest in 1,000 episode series. That's just too much. But I think the biggest reason why I can't get into One Piece is just Luffy, just the main character, pisses me off to no end. But Nami's character is pretty funny and cool. The other character I met in the live action, Zoro, pretty cool, but I looked at the pictures of Zoro in the anime, doesn't look as cool. Like I like the live action Zoro better. Is that taboo? Is that cringy? I feel like that's cringy to say. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this cosplay outfit for Nami. Definitely awesome. Now, some other stuff. This one, come on, guys. Danny, what are you doing, man? Like you're releasing like all these things that people are gonna go nuts over. There are so many people in the Smart Doll community that are huge fans of prowess. Like there are prowess cults out there. Just like, okay, I'm not meaning this in a negative connotation. What I mean is like there are prowess cults just like there are OG Chitose cults, which I'm a part of. Like there are people that just buy anything prowess, and the fact that you just keep releasing more and more prowesses, the fact that you released a regular prowess and then you released a cyber prowess, people are going nuts for these prowesses. And I have to say, the cyber prowess with the silver whiskers, bomb. So good. So good. I wish I could buy this too. I just don't have all the money in the world to buy these things. I think this looks so good. Like, I'm not a huge prowess fan. I have one prowess, which is prowess in tea, which just really spoke to me, and I had to have her. But if I didn't have prowess tea, this is definitely the prowess I want. Like, the silver accents just look, it just looks so good. So those of you that are fans, and I've seen pictures already of prowess out in the wild. What's the name of that one Instagram user, DollJPF? That person is a huge prowess fan, for sure. I see some hearts going up. But yeah, like prowess in gray, man. It's awesome. And then there was this. Okay, so this thing here. Okay, this is Danny Chu's first attempt in creating an anime style head for the pair body. Now, there's been quite the pushback on this. Some people saying that it looks terrible, some people saying that it looks amazing. Then you got the people that are in between, which are like, it's cool, it's not cool, but you know, whatever. So there's been a lot of people on different sides of the fence, you know, saying their opinion. I also threw my hat in the ring, not so much as just like a bad opinion. It was more so like I couldn't tell from the look of her face if the head was the same size or if it was smaller than the semi-real heads for the pair bodies. Because I mean, you look at this head, okay? You look at this head here, and then you look at the semi-real head. For some reason, the semi-real heads to me, like visually, it just looks like they're a little bit bigger to match the body. Whereas like if you look at this one, it looks like the head's a little smaller. Now, that may be an optical illusion. It may be because the wig is shorter so that you can see more of the head facial structure. Then maybe that's probably what it is. It's probably just an optical illusion just messing with my eyes because of the shorter hair. But then if you look back on this one with the longer hair that covers a little bit more, like it kind of looks like the head is bigger. So it's possible it could be an optical illusion on my part. But Danny Chu has assured me that the head sizes are the same between anime and semi-real. I think it was, where is it, on Twitter or was it Facebook that I posted that question and then he answered. So either way, this didn't get that good of a reception. She is definitely a Chitose multiverse, in my opinion, just kind of anime-ish styled. And it didn't do so well. And I think, is it here where he said it? On one of these pages, he actually posted that he's not, that he's going to put the anime style heads like on the back burner. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. He mentioned it somewhere that the anime style pair body heads are going to be on the back burner for now. And he'll revisit it another time. I just forgot where he said it. He said it somewhere. Yoshi Plays. Welcome to the stream, Yoshi Plays. Today's episode is Yoshi is going to be a little disjointed because I had no time to prep for this episode. So I'm literally running and gunning it this week. I usually like to do my research ahead of time and then present it in a more... my chair is sinking again, and present it in a more digestible, fluid kind of version. But work's just been killing me this week, Yoshi, and like I just haven't had any time to myself this week to like prepare for this. So, and I didn't want to postpone it because I've been gone for a month already, so I really wanted to get the stream out. So I just did live stream, and this is what you guys are getting. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below if this is terrible or not. Like I'm just trying my best here. So yeah, going on to the next page. So this one was cool. So Danny Chu has posted a picture of the wedding dress. Now, apparently, people have been voicing their frustration about this wedding dress, saying that the wedding dress shouldn't be as short and showing the thighs as much. And I think, is it in this picture where he said it? He said it, there's a picture somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's not in this one. I don't think it's in this one. There was a picture basically of it side to side with the original one. I don't know if it's here. No, it's definitely one of those things that he just posts somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna find it for you guys. It's somewhere in here. Where is it? I know it's in one of these posts that he made. I just can't find it. See, this is what happens when you do things live without the time to prepare. I know he posted it somewhere. I just can't find it. And Twitter is just not helping me right now. Let me see. No, it's just giving me the same junk. Maybe it's on his other page. No, see, I don't know why Twitter is showing me old stuff. Like, a lot of this stuff is super old. Look, November 5th, 2014. Can you send me, like, the new stuff? Like, why is that not on the top of the page? See, like, this is May 13th. Like, what in the actual... Hold on, guys. I'm gonna look it up on my phone because Twitter's... Or X. I should call it X now. Oh my god, I hate that it's called X. It's really annoying that it's called X. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna find it, guys. I don't know why X on the PC works very different than the X on my phone. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know he posted it somewhere. I don't know why I can't find it on the PC. I'm getting close. These are all the releases, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys can see it on my phone, but he did post it. I just can't seem to find it. Stop that. Oh, stop that. Yeah, it's, you know what it is? It's because I'm not logged in. That's probably what it is. I'm not logged into here. And I unfortunately can't log in because I don't remember my password. Because that's what happens with technology. You save it on your phone and then you just don't remember. So, whatever. Basically, this outfit or this wedding dress is the same wedding dress he released in 2020. Like, 2020, it was released on this doll right here. As you can see the picture. It was released in 2020. And it's the same exact dress. Same shortness of the dress on the classic body and on the pear body. I know you can't see it that clearly. But basically, when that dress was released on the classic body, nobody complained. Everybody was like, this is a beautiful dress. I can't wait to buy it, blah, blah, blah. You know, all the normal statements that people make about new outfits. They're like, this is so cool. This is amazing. That dress is awesome. And then he releases the same exact dress, but on the pear body. And then all of a sudden people are like, oh, why does she show too much leg? Oh, this dress is not appropriate. Like, why are they doing this? Like, really? It's the same dress. You didn't complain about it before. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's the same exact dress. Are you saying that only certain people of certain weight should wear certain things? Like, that's not right. You should wear whatever it is you want to wear. Like, you're not hurting nobody. Like, wear what makes you feel good, girl. Like, what difference does that make? Like, wear what you want. Some people were saying some constructive criticism, which is good criticism, saying that maybe it should be longer because it makes the dress flow better. You know, I could see that. That makes sense. But just purely saying that she can't wear this dress because she's a pear-shaped girl, that's messed up. Wear what you want, okay? I don't understand why people are having such a big deal with that. Now, next up. So this is the Black Navy girl. So basically what he's saying in this picture is that he is gradually phasing out galactic gray. That's right, people. Galactic Gray is actually having a shorter lifespan than Interstellar Blue. Don't know why, but it is. And it's going out of style in favor for A, pair girls, and B, Black Navy girls. So be on the lookout. So this one is called Divergence, and she is the inaugural Black Navy girl. She will be initially released with the Cyber Shell specification, followed by a default body. Basically, non-Cyber Shell. But she looks amazing. I think I've said it before, is that the hair color on the Black Navy, this turquoise thing, just looks amazing. It goes so well with the Black Navy. It looks so good. And then the gold accents for the cyber, so good. So awesome. I really like this. Really cool. He doesn't say anything. I don't think he says an ETA. Yeah, it doesn't have an ETA of when she's going to be coming out, but definitely Divergence. Then there's this. This one's called Emerald. This is another candidate for the pair body. And again, see, it says here, what we can't decide on yet is whether she should come with the default classic eye design, which is larger pupil, or the new Mystique design with the smaller pupil, which is used for Not Everything and Everyone and used for Legion. Which do you prefer, classic or Mystique, and why? These photos are a mix showing her in either of the design. So, where is it? Can I see? Here we go. So this is, let me see if we can zoom in. All right. So this here, don't do that. No, no. Okay, here we go. So here you see on the left, on this side is, it's getting blocked off by chat. Oh my goodness. Can I, okay, for a second, just for a second so you guys can see. I'm gonna remove myself. There we go. So you can see here, classic is on the left, Mystique is on the right. So these are the two different eye designs. I mean, to me, personally, it doesn't matter. Like, classic looks good. Mystique also looks pretty good. Like, I honestly, it's, to me, to my ignorant eyes or non-creative eyes, I can't tell too much of a difference. Like, I can tell one is smaller than the other. Like, I can obviously tell that. But looks-wise, I mean, it doesn't matter which one gets released to me. I think both of them look really good. And again, I love the way that he does the eyeshadow on these newer girls. Like, this little eyeshadow thing here, like this, it looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. But what do you guys think? You guys think the classic version or the Mystique version? I mean, personally, whichever Danny Chu decides to release, I'm okay with. I'm okay with either or. Classic or Mystique, I think both look great. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But I'm going to bring... Oh, what'd I do? I hit the wrong button. I'm going to bring myself back. And chat, it's coming back. Okay. So, next up. Getting out of that. So it's time for the Happy Mid-Autumn Festival, and now we have a new candidate named Moon. Moon is to join the Happy Mid-Autumn Festival celebrations where folks gather to eat moon cake and look at the moon, which is today, by the way. If you're watching this live stream, it's happening right now, which we all know is not really a moon, but a space station. Right, so what movie was that? That was a movie that recently came out. It was on HBO or Netflix. What was the name of the movie? I watched the movie. I actually really enjoyed that movie, where basically the moon was a space station from humans from the future, and we, as people on Earth, were a byproduct of those humans planting seeds. By the way, spoilers. Sorry, I don't know why I went into spoilers. It's a good show. It's a good movie. Please disregard what I said. Damn. Spoiler alert. It's a great movie. You should watch it. I forgot what it's called. It's something, maybe, I think it has moon in it. I don't know. It was on Netflix or HBO, something like that. Great movie. Watch it. But the whole point of talking about this was that Moon looks amazing. This is definitely a Chitose multiverse head. You can definitely. I personally think this is a Chitose multiverse head. That's my opinion. It looks very much so Chitose multiverse. Just, obviously the eye makeup's a little different, eye color's different, blah blah blah. But I think it's the same head sculpt. I could be wrong again because I'm really bad at looking at head sculpts, but she looks great. I think she looks really good. And this teal, even though it's not on a black navy body, still looks amazing. This teal hair is amazing. I really want the teal hair. Now he's asking you, what should Moon be released on? Short or long? The short is really calling out to me. I actually like the short a lot. Mostly because, excuse me, it's really late for me. Mostly because the pigtails is not personally my thing. That's probably why. For those of you that like Hatsune Miku style or any kind of pigtail style or drill hairstyle or whatever, this might actually call to you. That version might call to you. But me personally, I just don't like the double ponytail look. Single ponytail looks cool to me. That's my personal preference. But I think between the two, I really like short hair girls. Like, that's just my thing. Like, my wife has short hair. Like, I just like short hair girls. Chitose has short hair. That's just my personal thing. I love it. But if you were to ask me, the random short hair is bellissimo. It's totally awesome. I like it. That's my personal take. I know a lot of you really like the twin style hair, like, kind of look, twin ponytails, and that's fine. Whatever it is you like, that's your prerogative. Just make sure you vote on it and put it down in the comment section down below, or in Danny Chu's Instagram or Twitter post, X post, or Facebook post, wherever it is that you find this photo, and let him know which version you would like to have released. I like the short hair. That's just my thing. But yeah, she looks really, really good. And that pretty much ends up everything for the news for Smart Doll stuff. So the only thing left we have is the timeline. If you guys want to look at the random photos. I'm not really a huge fan of just going through too much of the stuff on here because a lot of it has no context. You're just looking at pictures. So I mean, like, you have like shin parts or forearm parts for gray. You have different versions of sweaters, which look pretty cool. I like the darker one here. That's my personal preference. This one here, it looks like halter-ish kind of top. I don't know what this top is called. Like, I've seen it before in fashion. I've seen it on, things before, but I don't know the name of it. But looks like it's on the pear-shaped body girl. As you can see some of the lines for the pear shape here. So that's a new product. You have just pictures of electroplating for making faceplates, different designs of the faceplate thingy for the cyber. Resin bath. This is where if you make resin parts, they have to go into a bath. Spray gun that they use. A new jumpsuit in gray. Let's see. Pyramid boxes. He always likes doing pyramid boxes for some reason. Oh, and then here you see the differences between a regular size hand, I guess you could say, and like the what do they call it? Pocket doll hands. Like, again, there's no wording to this. It's just pictures, so you're basically guessing in the dark. But I think these are pocket doll hands. Cyber markings, again, just more pictures, cyber markings. More face plates. This with an open mouth with a surprised look. I think that's pretty funny. More face painting. The new extra large, well, not really new, but extra large bust that was just recently released the other day. I think it's yesterday or 2 days ago. More boxes. This new t-shirt, I'm here for the drama. I need it. I want it. I personally am not here for the drama, but because there's so much drama that seems to be happening in the LBC. No, there's so much drama in Smart Doll Land. For some reason or another, a lot of people like to pick on Smart Doll. I don't understand why, but I kind of want it. Just like I got the No Sheeps Given t-shirt, I need to have I'm just here for the drama shirt. And of course, Chitose, or one of my many Chitoses, will wear it. Let's see. More markings for Cyber. I don't know this because I don't own a Cyber, And I don't remember Pictures of Cyber, but I didn't know it makes this weird, like I don't know, thing around the buttocks. Like, I don't know why it does that, but that's a thing. More facial painting and electroplating and things like that. This here, if you guys haven't noticed, there's something very special about this. And I know that this is old news and you guys have probably already seen it, but you can see in the stickers here, it does say CC or C2. So C2 is going to be coming out soon. He did make a post the other day of C2. I don't have it because I didn't log into my Twitter because I don't know the password. I have to go and get the password so I can go in there. More of these teal heads. But you know what I will do so that we can talk about it? I'm going to forward that picture to myself. Hold on. Where did it go? I'm going to forward it to myself. I'm going to email it to myself so you guys can see it because I'm just so unprepared today. Where did it go? It was somewhere here on my phone. All right. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to forward it to myself. Hold on, bear with me, guys. This is what happens when I do things live and not prepared. It's so bad. I apologize. All right, let's see. We are going to insert photo, send. Okay. There we go. Now I'm going to pull it up for you guys. The internet is an amazing place, might I add. Here we go. Save, and open. Where is it? Okay. So how do I, seen and unseen? Like, what is this? There we go. That was easy. Okay, so we are going to make this full size so that you guys can see it. Okay. So as you guys can probably see right here with the pictures. Oops. How do I, what? Oh my god, this whole thing is off. Alright, whatever. I was trying to fix this so that you guys can see it better, but it doesn't seem to want to work. So anyways, alright, here we go. This is basically the post that Danichu put up. It says, okay, that's it for this month. As of next month, if you frequently shop our online store, please observe the 4 dominant colors in this photo. Now you see me. For those who haven't shopped with us yet, you'll still have an opportunity, but we prioritize ensuring our regular customers are taken care of first. We apologize if this seems unfair, but it's our policy to show appreciation to our loyal community. And if we move this, this is the picture that's underneath. It's C2, people. It's C2. Look at that outfit. It looks so good. So the 4 colors is green, yellow, gold, and white. Those are your 4 colors. Now, what does the clue mean? I have no freaking idea. It says, for those who haven't shopped with us, you still have an opportunity. So I'm assuming by the way that he worded it is, there's going to be 2 releases. There's going to be the first release for our regular loyal customers. That's my assumption. And then there's going to be a second release of C2. That's how I'm saying, because it says for those who haven't shopped with us yet, you'll still have an opportunity. But we prioritize ensuring our regular customers are taken care of first. So it makes me feel like there's going to be 2 releases of C2. But again, we don't know for sure. But that's how it sounds like. That is her outfit. The outfit looks so good. Like, look at the detail of the embroidery for the crest, the fleur-de-lis crest. I'm assuming it's a fleur-de-lis. And then, like, just the hair looks so good. I really like this green wig. You could see the lapels here, all the designs on the gold accents. It just looks so good, people. Like, so good. I'm super excited for C2. Obviously, C2 is going to be a click war. Obviously, not everybody is going to be able to get their hands on C2, which is unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. We don't know why this happens, why that they come in limited productions. That's really just between Danny Chu and the IP. But just make sure you understand that... Okay, hold on. Why is this not working? There we go. Because I disappeared. I didn't realize I disappeared from the screen. Make sure that you guys understand that when dolls like this are released, whether it's from Azone, Volks, or Smart Doll, when collaborated characters are released, they are not purposely, or at least I like to give them the benefit of the doubt, they're not purposely doing it so that it could be so limited, you know, and that jacks up the price. It's usually an agreement between Smart Doll or Volks and the original IP owner. So in this case, Code Geass, Project Sunrise for Project Code Geass. So Sunrise got together with Smart Doll and they said, you can use our intellectual property to make an anime collaborated doll. But there are some conditions, like, for instance, Sunrise could say, I only want you to make 100 of these. Or Sunrise could say, I want you to make 1,000,000 of these. It's really up to the negotiations between the two companies. Because you got to remember, when Danichi's making a doll like this, he has to make it with the approval of the parent company. So if C2 has a very limited stock, that is the parent company's suggestion. They want it to be that rare or that limited. Danny Chu is only the creator of making it. He doesn't have as much say since he's the one borrowing the IP for it. Now, he also has to pay a license for it. So not only is he borrowing the IP from the original company like Sunrise and Clamp, he also has to pay for that license. And then also paying for that license costs money. So for instance, if Sunrise says, you can make 100 copies of this girl, and that will cost you, I don't know, $100,000 in licensing fees to make 100 of them, which means that it's $1,000 per girl that you make, right? They can do that because it's their IP, it's their product, right? So Danny Chu has to either say, that's too much, I'm not going to do it, or Danny Chu has to say, okay, I'll buy it. So they could also say, hey, but we can make it 1,000,000 if you're willing to pay us, you know, $1 million. Now you got to remember, whatever Danny is paying for the licensing fee, he has to add it into the product fee, because then he'd just be operating at a loss. Like, he would just be paying thousands of dollars and only selling it for pennies. As the saying goes, pennies to dollars. So, you know, he's still a company and he has to make some sort of a profit. Now, those of you that are thinking, oh, they're making too much of profit, like, Danny doesn't do that according to what he releases to us, the information that he tells us. He makes just enough to cover the cost for research and development, materials, to pay the rent, to pay the power bills, and to pay his employees, with a little money extra on the side to take his employees out for vacation, kind of thing. So, you know, if the price of a doll is high, like let's say Supergirl or Batgirl, it's, you know, due to the suggestion of the parent company and how much the licensing costs to make these dolls. So if you see an exorbitant amount of price on any doll, it's because of the parent company, right? It's not really the actual company like Smart Doll or Volks or Azone. At least that's my understanding of how licensing these products work. Again, I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong, but that's my understanding of how these things go. Now, going back to the timeline, I kind of skipped through it because I was trying to look forward to see if I can find more pictures of C2, but I couldn't. So going back to this is the Smart Doll Floral Bikini, which is a popular item, which I think he's making into a plus size. Not plus size. I always say plus size. I'm so used to saying that. It's a pear size girl. Apologize for the misuse of terms. It's the pear size girl. Some more pictures of putting together bodies. More pictures of the I'm here for just the drama. I think I skipped a little too far. The Union Jack. It looks like he's making another Union Jack dress, but with the black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. This is the kind of me that you get, like, when this is unplanned, okay? And I didn't plan this ahead of time. But we have the black and yellow Union Jack versus the regular colors of the Union Jack. I'm assuming he's going to make some kind of dress out of this. That's just my assumption. And then this new skirt, or rather somewhat new skirt, this is part of Nami's cosplay outfit. Oh, I kind of got out of that. What happened? I hit the button too fast. Then we have the teal wigs, which I'm a huge fan. Huge fan of these colored wigs. God, I'm tired. Work has been killing me, man. These teal wigs, right? Then you got more of these pictures for the face-ups, more pictures. I think out of all the Cyber Shell girls, personally, the T with the purple is my favorite. And I know you guys probably understand why. It's because purple is my favorite color. So yeah, obviously T and purple, match made in heaven. But obviously the silver and gray look good. You know, the gold with the cocoa looks good. I think it's bronze with the black navy looks good. I forgot what color he uses for cinnamon. I think it's blue, like a navy blue. I forget. This here, you can see this is like a Japanese style outfit, which I think this is a black ninja outfit. The reason why I say the ninja outfit is because of these socks here. This kind of looks very much so like the tabby socks that he makes for the red ninja outfit. So I'm assuming this is a prototype of the black ninja outfit. That's my assumption. Again, I'm clicking too fast. More of the underwear. More of just showing you the weight difference between pear-shaped hands and regular hands. That's my assumption of what this picture is. It's just showing you the different weight of the two products. I don't know what this is, to be honest. I guess casting of the XL size bust. Prototype of some kind of pleated skirt. It looks like pleats here to me, but I don't know what it is. And I can't read Japanese. Let's see. This is vitiligo marks here on this, and I'm not really sure what this is, but this is probably pressure testing for the screws, making sure it's torqued properly. More face-up options, and that's really it. That's everything for September. We could try and go back to August. But I'm not going to go too far backwards because I only missed the end of August. So there's a couple of these things here. Open. There we go. I don't know what this picture is supposed to show you exactly. But if we zoom in. Oops. Why can't I zoom in here? Okay, it's not working. Why is my zoom not working? It was working clearly before. Not working now. It doesn't like me. All right, I was going to try and zoom in on this picture, but it won't let me now. Maybe it's because I'm in the wrong place. Am I in the wrong place to do it? No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. I don't know. I broke it. I broke the system somehow. Oh, see, now I can zoom. When I open the picture, yeah, it doesn't let me zoom. I don't know why. Okay, so there's this, which I'm not entirely sure what this is trying to show you. them packing more stuff. I think this is for a chaos package, to be honest. It looks like chaos packaging. New face up. I think that's Kanata. Some more stuff here for prototype shirts. And then I don't know why that happened. Now, this is interesting. So this is them making the flight suit. So this is the flight suit normally when they make it. And then obviously they stress it out, they weather it to make it look like worn and like greasy, kind of look like a real mechanic's outfit. And this is, I guess he's giving the okay that he likes the way this one looks. But like you could see, like if you make this like a brand new product, I don't like the way this looks without the wear and tear. Like this looks fake. It looks cartoony. Like it doesn't look real. I don't know. Something about it doesn't look right. I like it. I like it with the dirt. I like the wabi-sabi look, man. Looks real. Floral patterns. I don't know what he's making, but everybody seems to like the floral capris. Maybe he's making more of them. Some more pictures of STL stuff. Some more pictures of T with the cyber shell. Random pieces of the frame. You have the transcendence in T, or whatever character in T that is. I don't know. I don't know. That wasn't Black Navy. I know that. Some more stuff, which I don't know. One thing I do want to say is that this picture here, not this one, sorry. This picture here with the eye cradles and the eyes, this is really good to show people like how he does it. So this is what I do too. I take some blue tack and I put it on the sides and on the top. So this way, once you put that eye cradle in, it doesn't move, because it will move if you don't put thumbtack in. It's not going to pressure fit, especially if you use it for the OG Chitose heads. If you use a cradle for the OG Chitose heads, it will not fit in there right. You have to put actually even more blue tack to make it fit appropriately, as it was never really designed to go into the OG Chitose head. For those of you that don't know, OG Chitose head is made very differently from any other head. Shape and size wise, like it's very unique. The OG Chitose head is probably the most unique sculpt that Danny has ever made, because no other head shares it except for OG Chitose and the anime collaboration for the Frame Arms girl Gurai, which is also using that head. But other than that, the head has only been used for OG Chitose and Gurai. It has never been used for any other character whatsoever because of its unique shape of the head. There's a whole reason and backstory as to why the head is totally different than all the other heads. I don't know if I'm allowed to share that story, so I'm not going to say anything. I'll let Danny Chu tell that story whenever he decides to tell it. But it is a very special head, the OG Chitose head, and there's a reason why, you know, the cradles don't fit in it right. There's a reason why the head caps, like when you buy those orange head caps, they don't fit Chitose's head right at all. So there's a unique story to that. If you want to know, ask Danny Chu what it is. I'm not going to, divulge the story because I don't know if I have permission to. But just letting you know, if you're going to use an eye cradle in the OG Chitose head, you're going to have to use a lot of extra thumbtack in order to get it in there and seated properly. More bikinis for the pear-shaped body. These new blonde wigs, which are really actually nice. More hairstyles, more body parts that need to be cut. More torquing of the screws. I don't know what these colors are, but these look like he's probably looking for different colors for the underwear, because it looks like underwear tag things, but I could be wrong. More pictures of this. You have like the anime collaborations back there. More flash cutting, more paint masks. I don't know what this says. I don't know why this has green eyes in it. There's a lot of interesting stuff. Like you have, here's like the thing for the Tora Foodie. Looks like style number is Tora Foodie. That's interesting. More random products, which I assume is for chaos or somebody's order. And I think that's everything, or did I click too fast? Oh, I did click too fast. So the rest of this stuff that's here is stuff I already covered in prior Doll Symposium, so no reason to go back to any of this stuff right here. Yeah, I already covered. Please excuse me. I already covered like everything that was on there. But I think that's it. Yeah. And then obviously the Twitter page, it's not loading properly. I can't get all the things that he put on here. I need to work out getting my account back. It's not like I lost it, but like I just can't find the password because it's saved on my phone. Technologies nowadays, people, I swear. It's a blessing and it's a curse. But there was, obviously the C2 photo that came out for, see if I can pop it up again, like this thing. That leads me to believe that C2, just so you guys know, C2 is going to be releasing soon. I'm not saying this because I have any insider information. I don't know any more information than you guys already know. It's just, he's been posting a lot of pictures lately. He's been saying to look out for the colors on the website. He's been saying to, that there's going to be possibly 2 shipments that regular people will be able to buy as well as regular customers, whatever that means. But she is probably going to come out really soon. So all that other stuff that I mentioned today, like the Volks outfit collections, the Anya doll, all the pre-orders for Azone coming out in October, like all this stuff is happening in October, along with possibly C2 in October. If not, great. If C2 comes out in November or December, well, actually December's bad because Christmas, I'm not going to have any money because I'm buying kids stuff. But maybe November. But like October is a really stacked month. Like you're going to have to really plan out your October, especially if you're a collector of Volks, Azone, and Smart Doll. That's like a lot of stuff on your plate for the month of October. October is going to be a painful month for a lot of you because a lot of stuff is being released in October. So if C2 gets released in October, which I'm guessing it might, and I've said this multiple times before. I've said it in 2019, I've said it in 2020, I said it in 2022 when we got like possible sneak peeks like of CC in the very far back of like a random picture. I was just like, oh, this is a sign, guys. This is a sign. C2's coming. And then she never got released. But I feel like this time around, maybe this really is a sign. Like he's giving us more specific information regarding her, especially with this picture here where he's saying, check out our store for the 4 dominant colors. We're prioritizing our regular customers, but everyone else will still have an opportunity. He's been posting, this picture of her. He's been posting the picture of the stickers, the product stickers. So like there's just a lot of things like coming together that makes me feel like it's gonna be soon. If not October, then I want to say definitely before the end of the year. That's my educated guess. Now if I'm wrong, you guys are more than welcome to throw it in my face because I've been wrong about her release like so many times already. I've been wrong back in 2018, I think it was, when she was first announced. I was like, oh, we just got a hint of C2. She's coming out next year, guys. And then she didn't. Like, so feel free to throw it in my face if I'm wrong. But it's looking like it's quite possible that at the very least before the end of the year, at earliest October. So if you're a C2 fan and you've been waiting on C2 for quite some time, this might be the year, guys. This might actually be the year. But that's it. That's everything for this week's episode of the Doll Symposium. I know this was a very unorthodox and uncurated run of the news for me. I apologize to you guys, but I really didn't want to postpone another 2 weeks for the next news. I've just been really swamped at work and I've been really tired. I just haven't had the time to really do this stuff. So hopefully on the next Doll Symposium for episode 53, it'll be another pre-recorded and a much more thorough and more smoother run of the news that week. But if you guys enjoy this, if you enjoyed this style of the news, of me doing it live to you guys, then put it down in the comment section down below. Let me know if this is something that you like. Maybe I'll move to doing all the news segments live. I might, it's up in the air right now. The only thing I like about doing things live is the fact that I don't have to edit anything, so it saves me a lot of time with editing. But let me know, basically. Just put it down in the comment section down below. Do you want the Doll Symposium to be live more, or do you prefer the pre-recorded ones? Because the pre-recorded ones at least are straight to the point. They go a little bit faster, whereas today we've been already streaming for 2 hours, which is really long for the Doll Symposium. Usually it's about an hour at most. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. It's also been a very big week for news, so that's kind of why it took so long. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you want it live or pre-recorded? And, we'll kind of see how we go from there. But I think that's it. So before I let you guys go, let me change back to the normal view. Okay, so before I let you guys go, I want to show you something really quick. So I know I mentioned it in a post. I don't know if I posted pictures though, but here we go. We have a moment in tea, right? Let me just move some of my things out of the way. So we have moment in tea here, and moment in tea came with me to Otakon. And while I was at Otakon, I got to meet a YouTuber / Twitch streamer that I've become a fan of, and her name is Shibuya Kaho. If you don't know who she is, you can Google her, Shibuya, as in the city, and then last name Kaho. Don't Google her on a work computer, because you might get in trouble. She is currently a YouTuber and a Twitch streamer, but her prior work before that was a JAV actress. If you don't know what a JAV actress is, Google it. Just don't Google it on a work computer because you'll get in trouble. She has since retired from that, and I actually didn't even know that she was a JAV actress. I only know her from YouTube and Twitch because the podcast that I listen to, she is a regular, I guess you could say, on that channel, and she's a really funny person. Anyways, long story short, I got to meet her in person, which was really cool, and I got her to autograph Moment's outfit. So this outfit here is a schoolgirl outfit. So it just has, the blazer, this little coat blazer thing here, and then like the regular dress. But under the dress is a petticoat. So arms up, girl. So under the dress is a petticoat, and on the petticoat, I actually had Shibuya Kaho sign it. So if you guys can see here, she actually signed the petticoat, which is super cool. Now, I did have the option for her to sign. I had the option for her to sign like a photo, or like some kind of like, let me see if I can, like photo of like, she could sign a picture of me and her, like to take, like if we took a Polaroid or something, she could do that. She also could have signed, something else like a product or, a cup or whatever. But I wanted something that was unique to me and special to me. So I had her sign Moment's petticoat. And I think it's really awesome that she signed it. I'm super hyped that she signed it and that she was game to sign it because, she saw the doll and she didn't know what it was. I'm pretty sure she has no idea what these dolls are. But when I asked her, I was like, do you think you can sign her petticoat? And she was just like, sure, no problem. So she signed it, and I think it's super cool. So this is definitely a one-of-a-kind item. You're not gonna see another petticoat signed by Shibuya Kaho unless this becomes a trend and other people ask her to sign it. But I was just super excited. And Fanatic Free, yes, you're right. Trash Taste. I watch the Trash Taste podcast every week. It is hands down my favorite podcast to watch. Those guys, oh, she almost fell. Those guys are just so funny. And like, I know of Joey the Anime Man. When I was growing up, I watched his YouTube videos. I know of Giguk. I didn't know who Connor was until Trash Taste, but Connor is definitely one of my favorites to watch. Sea Dog VA, if you don't know, he makes a lot of videos that are so hilariously funny. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the podcast, and Shibuya Kaho is on the podcast. She's also on random videos that they do, and she's incredibly funny person. She's really funny and really a nice lady to talk to. When I met her in person, she's super nice. And she, I don't know, she just seems really cool and down to earth kind of person. So definitely I was super excited to have that. Now, some people might get mad because this outfit that Moment is wearing is a very limited outfit. So, and it was very hard to get this outfit. So if you guys, don't know, there's a vendor. I was going to make a whole YouTube video out of this, but then I was like, nah, it's not really worth it. There's like a whole vendor in Japan that's called TOA Claris. TOA Claris, CLARIS. It is a very, very hard to get brand because this vendor only sells at the Japan Idol festivals. It's the only way you can get her products. She does sell online through Twitter sometimes, or X that it's called now, but it's only to Japanese residents. She doesn't sell it out of state. So the only way you can get it is really if you go to the doll festivals for Idol. And when you go there, so what happened with this outfit when this was being released, there were two other outfits that I wanted. And I know I explained it on Beyond the Doll about attending Japanese events before. But essentially what happened is I paid somebody to go to the event. So I had to pay them a proxy fee. I had to pay their ticket fee, and I had to pay their lunch fee, and I had to pay their advance ticket fee. So when you buy a ticket to these events, it's a ticket to get in, but then you have, but you are a normal admission person. Then there's one thing called an advance ticket where you pay basically double the price. You pay this advance ticket, and it's numbered. I think it's numbered like 1 to 2,000 or something like that. I honestly don't know, but I've seen the numbers go as high as like 1,800 or something. And basically what that means is that when you get that number, you get to go in at that number. So if you got number 1, you're the first person to go into the event before anybody else. What that means is that TOA Claris only sells like maybe 5 or 10 of each outfit. And they're pretty much the hottest game in town at this event. So if you don't have number less than 100, you basically won't get an outfit. So my vendor guy, my proxy guy got the number 200. So I thought I was going to get nothing. The 2 outfits that I wanted originally were all sold out by the time they got there. They were all gone. The other accessory items that I wanted were all gone by the time he got there. And this is number 200. So by the time he got there, the only thing that was left was this outfit. And I told him, I said, pick up whatever outfit's left. Whatever outfit's left. So this is the only outfit that was left. And it's a beautiful outfit. I really like it a lot. But the original outfit that I wanted looked way better. Not to sound like smug or anything. But it's really hard to get these. So when I posted this, some people got mad that I ruined it by having Shibuya Kaho sign it. But, whatever. The naysayers will always be there. But this is a one-of-a-kind TOA Claris special dress with the Shibuya Kaho signature. So I'm super stoked about it. I'm very proud of my chance to meet Kaho and have her sign my doll outfit. So I'm super, super, super stoked. But that's just me. That's just my own little thing. I wanted to share it with you guys just because I'm so happy about it. Sorry if it sounds like gloating or anything like that. It's just, I just want to share it with my doll family that I had this unique and cool experience. That's all. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to today's episode of the Doll Symposium, episode 52. Again, let me know in the comment section down below if you want this to continue to be a live stream or if you prefer it to be the regular pre-recorded version. Let me know. Put it down in the comments section. So that's it for me this week. Thank you, everybody. I am Shizusan, and my beautiful co-host here is Moment in Tea. Next week will be Beyond the Doll, and hopefully you guys will be liking that episode too. We'll see how that goes. So thanks everybody for coming, and take care. Bye. There we go.